Today we are going to see about partnership accounts where the partner has been admitted. Because of admission of the partner, the profits and losses between the old partners are going to be revalued again, and the new profit sharing ratio and the sacrificing ratio is going to be calculated. So in this sum, Anand and Suman are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. So Anand and Suman are the old partners and their ratio, profit sharing ratio, is 3:2. So this 3:2 is the old ratio. So I'm going to write down the information given in the sum as we are reading itself. So the first information that is given is old ratio, which is 3:2. So now I'm going to make it as an old share. This is old share in the sense it is writing the ratio in a fraction. So 3:2 will be divided by 5. So how did this 5 come here? In the sense it is an addition of 3 and 2. Next they've given is they admit Saran for 1/5 share of profit. So Saran is being admitted and his share of profit. So Saran's share is equals to 1/5. And now which he acquires entirely from Anand. So this 1/5 of the share is being entirely acquired from the person Anand. So from Anand's share, Saran is getting 1/5 of his share. Find out the new profit sharing ratio and the sacrificing ratio. So now first we are going to calculate the share which is being sacrificed by the partners. So what is this share sacrificed by the partners? Is nothing but they mentioned, right, that Saran is taking 1/5 of the share entirely from Anand. So that's what is Anand's sacrifice. So first we are going to write Anand's sacrifice. So Anand is sacrificing 1/5 of his shares towards Saran. So Anand's sacrifice is going to be 1/5. And the other person, Suman's sacrifice. Now in this problem, Suman has not sacrificed anything. Therefore his sacrifice is going to be 0. So now writing the share which they have sacrificed together. So share sacrificed is equals to 1/5 is to 0. So this is in a share format. So I'm going to write the sacrificing ratio. So sacrificing ratio is the numerator. So sacrificing ratio is equals to 1 is to 0. After finishing the sacrificing ratio, we are now going to calculate the new ratio. So new ratio is equals to old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. So we cannot do this in a ratio format. Therefore, we are going to do it in a share way. So new share is equals, I'm just rewriting the entire formula with share. So old share minus share sacrificed. So now I'm going to find out the share which is new share of the partner Anand. So Anand's new share is old share of Anand, which is 3/5, minus the share which Anand sacrificed. So Anand sacrifices 1/5. So 3/5 minus 1/5. Since I've got my denominator the same, my LCM is also going to be the same, which is 3 minus 1/5. So I get the new share for Anand as 2/5. This is Anand's new share. Next I'm going to do for Suman. So Suman's new share is equals to Suman's old share 2/5 minus his share which he has sacrificed, which is 0. Therefore his LCM is also going to be 5. So 2 minus 0. So his new share is 2/5. So now we include the new partner Saran. So he acquires 1/5 share entirely from Anand. So that 1/5 is going to be Saran's new share. Make sure that the denominators of all the new shares which you have got is the same. So in this case I've got 5 for everyone. So my new share is 2 by 5 is to 2 by 5 is to 1 by 5. So now I'm going to write it in a ratio format. So for writing in a ratio format, I must make sure the denominators are the same. So since my denominators are the same, 2 is to 2 is to 1, only the numerators will come as a new ratio. So now when I add up the three ratios, I must get back the 5. So 2 plus 1 will give me 5. If my video was helpful, please do subscribe, comment, like and share.